Adam Human Rights Center, affiliated to the Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Iraq, held a conference under the title of Desecration of Shia Holy Sites by Saudi regime. This conference was attended by well-known cultural, media, political and scientific figures, including Sheikh Hassan al-Gadiri, the president of the International Organization for Defending Holy Sites in London. It is noteworthy that the experts at this conference hinted that the sacred shrines of the Shia Imams are among the famous holy sites in the world, and any desecration to these sacred sites is against the Islamic principles and international laws.
In the recent days, Adam Research Center, an affiliated organization to the Central Office of the eminent Ayatollah Shirazi, held a conference to discuss the subject of renovating the Baqi cemetery in the holy city of Medina in Saudi Arabia.
I've been invited by Adam Research Center to take part in this conference and review the international laws and procedures for renovating the sacred Baqi cemetery. You know, rebuilding the cemetery is the absolute right of the Shia Muslims, because it is a part of their heritage and religious sites. And thus, according to the international human rights and laws, they have the rights to renovate them and hold their religious rituals in them. Nonetheless, Saudi Arabia has not accepted the request of the international community for undergoing any renovations or constructions at the cemetery, and considers it as an interference with the country's internal affairs. I ask all of our Shia brothers in Saudi Arabia to follow the international procedures and demand their international rights.
During this conference, Dr. Ala al-Husseini reviewed the legal procedure for the renovation process of the cemetery.
We have reviewed the legal procedure with which we can renovate the sacred graves, which belong to the family of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The act of demolishing these sacred graves is considered as a violation of the international human rights and the divine laws for that matter. Therefore, all the human rights organizations need to take the necessary legal measures in order to pave the way for the reconstruction of the cemetery and put an end to the human rights violations against the Shia Muslims in Saudi Arabia.
The participants and experts at the assembly emphasized on the significance of taking legal actions to stop such crimes against humanity.
The renovation of the sacred graves of the Imams is a matter which concerns all humankind, and the act of destroying these graves is an unspeakable crime against humanity. I believe that every free man in the world needs to demand this absolute right, especially on the 8th of the month of Shawwal, and call out for the freedom of religious practice.
In the end, the experts analyzed and reviewed a number of procedures which can be used to achieve this goal.